Hello, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Whether you are celebrating or just hanging out, we appreciate you and hanging out with us. We are so excited to be back after a little mini hiatus that we had with Ampistrano, leaving us on quite the cliffhanger. Listen, apologies, life, but we are getting back to it. And today is going to be a very special Galentine's Day episode, as I will be joined by both Fair and Maz. So yeah, very, very excited for that. Some very quick notes, and then we were gonna just dive right on into it as well. Is that if you would like to support us, please I'm ignoring those messages for now. Please consider following us on YouTube or checking out our Patreon, as we'll be putting out some new things. I am in talks with an artist about us getting some landscapes and potential scene work for our lovely cast that will be showing as well. So if you go and support us, you'll be able to get first dibs and first looks on absolutely everything, which is really exciting. Quick little note for today's episode. We do have our lovely content warnings as a reminder that are slightly differentiated for today's episode. Ampistrano may contain intense themes and descriptions, including but not limited to death, darkness, heightened levels of stress, descriptions of injured and slain individuals, loss of parents, monstrous creatures, hallucinations, visions, possession, existential crises, complex and complicated relationships, missing and kidnapped people, grief, regret, and romance. Please stay safe as you travel beyond the veil and prioritize your well-being. So, last time, Astani, Rory, and Diodora quickly left the graveyard district, noticing that they were being pursued. A game of cat and mouse ensued as the group quickly tried to outmaneuver the other before winding up at the Ascidian Gate. Unfortunately, Commander Tyneal was not present. A decision was made as the party divided, Astani and Rory staying at the Ascidian Gate, with Diodora and Sparky speeding off towards the Temple District, arriving just in time as the enemy made their move. And that is where we will pick up in the second half. But for now, let us go beyond the veil of Ampistrano. And welcome back, everybody. The tall grasses slowly shift in the summer heat and win in a field just north of Jorix. It's early morning as light greens and yellows of strands newly grown in the spring as yet to be awakened flowers dot the horizon like splatters of paint. This field has been the site for growing wheat, a small encampment for traveling merchants, a playground for children laughing. Ostani, you yourself have been here on occasion in the harvest. And in this moment, you now find that instead of crops of pumpkins, wheat, or squash, you're harvesting lives. This, a makeshift temple and grave. The earth is stained with black and red blood soaking it. Those tall grasses lined with smatterings of blood as the earth is torn, mud mixing into a red clay and smashed under horses' hooves and soldier and raider boots. Thick plumes of smoke rise from fires scorching the fields. The groaning of dying and injured left to rot. Ostani, I want you to describe yourself along with your mentor, Keira, and what you're doing in this moment.
Ostani is younger in their form and pose, but not in their face or the look, the expression behind the eyes. They know enough of the world, but in front of Keira, it's like they know nothing. Here is someone who stands so tall, who has come from, well, what Keira has described is a fishing village, somewhere so remote and quiet. And when the mentor has stopped teaching, there's a joke that Osani would tell them. All right, fisherwoman, what do you got for me next? To continue to remind them that they are friends or of their place. And the look that Keira would return back is one of, like, how dare you say that to me? Or, you know my status, I am your mentor. But then it will be a retort back. They stand almost at the same height as Osani. Osani's a centaur, but Hera tries to gain that height with their high heels. So they said that if they were to stand at this right height, they would be the same height. They've agreed that's what they agreed when they first met. This was their friend. They didn't like each other in the beginning, and that kind of rivalry has kind of turned into good mentorship. Keira has deep brown skin, these big, beautiful, deep brown eyes, and their hair has been cut down, almost shaved down, but with a couple designs onto the sides, and they wear heavy jewelry like around their ears and piercings. They look proud, and if there was anyone who would be the symbol to lead, to be a keeper, to lead the keepers, it would be Keira. It's obvious when they turn around and look at Asani.
These are the final weeks of your fledgling years. A long process. Seemingly, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, for you, coming from the very fields that you now find yourself in, to now calling the Temple District your home. So close. Although you could be sent off to another mission that the temple might pair you with. Your other fledglings scattering to the wind like feathers. And in this moment, Kara's eyes are sweeping the battlefield, squinting every now and then. You can see that their face already having markings of blood, not her own, but the remnants of memories of lives either saved or lost in a matter of moments. No, not lost. Woven into the tapestry of the veil, her embrace and beyond. There's a sternness in her brow that breaks ever so slightly, while stealing glances back at you, left with some kind of mixture of emotions before quickly busying themselves with an injured soldier just off to your right. A young boy looking to be barely 20, laying propped up on his elbows, groaning loudly. Helmet dangling off to the side of his head as mud mars a portion from where a hammer seemed to have made contact. There's a large dent smashing the helmet firmly onto his head. His legs sprawled out beneath, looking like a discarded doll's, broken and haphazard. His chest heaving while 2 arrows have pierced his stomach, his pale skin peeking out from the muddied armor of a crown's guard, brown eyes wide with a mixture of pain and fear as tumbles of red curled bangs hang low over his eyes. You kind of see after a moment, Kara takes a step forward and then pauses, almost like reminding herself. Then she looks back at you, before eyes kind of looking at the boy and giving a slight nod in his direction. What do you do?
They're like flashes of when they were starting out as mentors, when they were on a good field of green. And for Asani, it's flashing between that and here. And the only point of horizon, the only center is Kara. So as that flashes between them and they see their mentor, what should I do?
You can help him. Whether that be to either way ease his pain. And at this point, she's speaking kind of softly, loud enough for you to hear, but not loud enough for him to hear. Her eyes have shifted so they're on him fully and just kind of offering him reassurance. Whether that be we can save him in this life or you need to help ferry him to the beyond, into her embrace. She kind of just, again, almost like speaking to a skittish animal, her eyes never leaving his. And you can kind of see his brow furrowed with pain. You can see him somewhat relaxing, recognizing that you are wearing Temple District clothing and of the city of Jorix, not another raider that's here to possibly finish off the job. But his life, his thread, is in your hands, Astani. She says quietly. You have to learn.
Give me hours to heal and take time to get them back from the brink. I can do it, but this... Oh, all right.
We don't have hours.
I know. And they kind of get down to their level. And Osani is going to... They're going to rely on their past as a healer.
Sure.
And not as... They're not used to that latter part of that conversation that Kara was talking about, usher them into, and they're not used to burying souls. They're going to bring them back from the brink if they can. They're used to that.
Sure.
Okay, they will work for hours, and they're just relying on that instinct. So that first thing would be if they could do a medicine check.
Of course. And to give you time to fill the space as you're doing this, Kara isn't telling you one way or the other whether your decision is incorrect or not. For that actually isn't her call to make. You're in your final weeks. Maybe if you had just started out as a fledgling, she might direct you a little bit more. But she knows you. She knows how you work. She knows the quick study that you are. And she trusts that you will come to some resolution. So she watches. You see, she stays nearby. She's helping another injured soldier. This one far worse than the one that you were currently about to check in on. The soldier she's working on, you can see that his breastplate has collapsed into his chest. So there's actually, it looks almost like it's fused from both fire as well as, again, it looks like this massive hammer took a blow just a few feet away. So you kind of see she's working to ease him into the tapestry. But her eyes are ever so often shifting over to you as this process is kind of quietly happening. So, what does it look like you as you were doing this medicine check, and what did you get?
A 16 plus 8, so 24.
Okay.
It's been a couple of weeks, so it's a little clumsy because they are going into their instinct of a healer, a doctor, a person who's doing the rudimentary checks.
Sure.
And then the manual process of switching over to someone who's looking at the thread.
Sure.
And looking at the ties between that and back and forth. So it's very structured, very skilled to... Lesson 1 was this. Like, you know, going
Yep.
like, okay, I have to do this because I am this now, not this.
Yep. With this, you can tell with a 24, his legs are broken. He looks like he probably is most likely a little bit concussed. Obviously, the arrows luckily doesn't look like they hit any vital points in his stomach. He has a vibrant spirit, as you kind of also are innately making that connection. That I think aura or vibe is imperceptibly there. And in fact, you kind of see he's up on his elbows, but he kind of almost leans forward to like grab at your sleeve. And just the will to live, but not only that, the fight to live, grasping, using you to help anchor him. If his wounds were to remain as they are untreated, probably could pass away within a day or two because of sepsis and infection. He's not at death's doorway just yet, but he is haunting the hallway, so to speak.
Methodically, they're just, great, you are strong. You are very strong. There's no need for that. No need to close those eyes yet. You have so much to see. All right, let's go to treating you far from it. Oh, great. And relying on that experience of being a healer, they're going to try and tend to those wounds and those arrows.
Sure.
Immediately.
Go for it.
Another medicine?
Yep, another medicine check. And you can add with this, you can add your spirit with it, because everything you're doing is inherently of the veil and of you. So if you want to add that to the roll, that would totally be fine.
Rolled a 23.
Love that. Okay. With this medicine check, what are you searching for / doing? You mentioned taking care of the arrows.
Yeah, they're stopping the wounds. They're closing up anything that needs to. They're adjusting him very delicately so that he can heal. Mm-hmm. And that the physical, the material issues that could pull him away from death's door is what Osani is going for.
Sure. With this, you see he does seem to at first kind of fight you ever so slightly. Not out of choice. It's almost like reflex because of the pain, right? It is you are taking care of someone who wants to be cared for, but is also innately feeling everything that is broken within their own body, piercing themselves within, and you are taking something that has become a part of them with these 2 arrows. You are able to do that gently, almost like unthreading a needle. You're able to slip the arrows ever so gently out and work to staunch up the wounds. Eyes, his are never leaving yours, and after a moment, you kind of see his brow kind of relaxing ever so slightly, as like the thing that was causing him the most immediate pain, besides his legs, has been removed. Do you have a name? I feel like anything to talk about right now would be great. Name would be great.
Great. You're talking. Wow, wonderful. Oh, Osani.
Stani.
What is your name?
Tommen.
Oh, Tommen. Hey, look at you. Oh, look, big, beautiful eyes. Look at the. Where are you from, Tommen?
Here. I grew up in the fields. Fuck, as he's just kind of like struggling
That's
underneath you.
That's all right. Just if you need to rest for a moment, then you have done what you needed for the day, and I will do what I need. And this is my mentor, Kara.
And he kind of gives like the slightest of nod. You see for a moment he kind of leans on one elbow to like shift and like try to lift the helmet, and he goes, "That's not moving." Okay. It's
Nope, let go of that.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep. Have you done this before? You know what you're doing?
Yes, many times before. But you do not need to worry about that. There's 2 of us here, so if I make a mistake and stitch this arm to that arm, this something wrong, she will yell at me enough. Don't worry about it.
Huh. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Hopefully it doesn't, so I hope you trust me. She's trying to make a joke somehow in this.
And you do catch him in a laugh before he like winces in pain. I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter right now.
Nope, you don't.
Come here often? You see him just trying to maneuver the conversation as much as he can.
Go straight to flirting. Wow.
Wow. No, I wasn't.
I
was simply just asking whereabouts you were from, since you,
Of
but
course.
I could see how it goes that way, though.
Yes.
You are.
Let me heal this first,
Okay.
and then I can tell you where I'm from.
Sure.
But presently, I am from the Temple District. I live here now.
Huh. And, do you like what you do?
I do. I do like what I do. I definitely enjoy. And they're trying not to say hearing someone that they're trying to save, like, talk to them again rather than losing them to the veil.
Yeah.
I think Osani's still in that mode of, if they have passed on, she has failed as a healer.
Sure.
That mind, it's something that's hard to break, and she's still trying to. So in this moment, she just like looks back at him like, I enjoy my work.
That's, good.
It is a pleasure to serve the lady.
Seems like you're serving her well. I, also like to do what I, do, as he, like, at this point kind of checks his head back and is just kind of, again, all of the pain is kind of the adrenaline from the battle that had just happened. The adrenaline from you healing, because that does take a toll on his body too, as you are mending skin together. All of this is a strain. And you just see him just looking up at the sky. At this point, not a lot of clouds, minus the smoke that's been rising. In fact, it's only a few hours past dawn. It's still early. Half of the city is still asleep. But already there has been so much done today in the spans of this space. I was guarding the gate when we saw the smoke, and it didn't look like normal farmers just setting fire to leaves. It's too early for that. So I was one of the first on the scene of the scouts looking, and it was the hill tribes wanting to, and you kind of see him at this point. He looks over his right shoulder, and one of the closest farmsteads is here. You can see that there are several loose horses and sheep kind of maneuvering through the fields and through the dirt. There are broken fences. You see a small farmhouse, 2-windowed, looks like 1 story in total. Small, truthfully, probably the size of a classroom at the Vale Temple, for instance. And the door's ajar. You see in front of the doorway is what appears to be a woman slumped against. Arrows dotting her chest. You can see the blood splatter on the door behind her. Face forward, hair kind of hiding her face. And a few feet away, about halfway between the house and the barn, is an older gentleman on his stomach, arms sprawled out, again, almost like a doll that's been just thrown. And you can see that there, at this point, are several spears that are sticking through the back of him. Blood in a pool, almost like a river, trailing from him into the downward slope leading towards the barn, which at this moment you can see there are several plumes of kind of smoke steadily rising. You don't see the fire coming out of the barn yet, but presumably there is a fire that is starting to catch within. Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Oh, dirty 20, 12 plus 8.
Wonderful. Within this small barn, you hear what sounds like a cry. Whimpering and crying.
Immediately, Sunny is, do you hear that?
Yeah. And you see his face is kind of slowly moved from looking up at the sky to kind of looking over at the barn. And you can see, like, his body in mind right now are in a war, as he can't move, but he wants to. You see every muscle in him like tensing to try and get up. You can see him like starting to lift himself off of his elbows onto his hands and wrists, starting to push upwards before wincing once again and then lowering back down. His legs just not letting him, even though the work you've done on his stomach to remove those arrows and begin that work is at this point almost healed from the skill work that you were able to do. When you do.
I said to rest, didn't I?
Yeah.
Who is in there?
Probably their daughter, if she's not in the house.
Great. That's good to know. Daughter. How old?
I think she's 10 or 11. It's been a while since I've checked in on them.
Then your job here is to rest, and my job is to go ahead.
Okay. You kind of see he relaxes almost like stubbornly down.
Yeah, Osani keeps that stare as they get up, and like their commanding presence of like this tall centaur until he finally relaxes down, and as soon as he does, okay, like there's that nod of like
he crosses his arm like a very very stubborn child having like some kind of tantrum.
And then to Keira, a child. A young girl.
Go?
Yes, will do. And start heading straight to the barn.
Sure. You can see at this point, as you're approaching the barn, the smoke is in plumes rising out of this thatched roof. And it doesn't take long for you to realize that the back of the barn looks like probably some kind of lamp fell onto the straw and the hay and ignited. And so now these flames are licking up the back of the barn itself, licking along the thatched roof as it's starting to ignite. The door is ajar, as presumably this is where the animals were staying probably a few hours before. But you can see that a portion of looks like a beam or something that was holding up the upper structure of the barn has fallen, basically bisecting it. And this is completely lit up, preventing the person that you are now seeing through the smoke in the back corner of the barn. You see a young girl. She is sitting in the corner, legs folded to her chest and arms wrapped around herself, as the barn and her home are falling apart, preventing her from escaping. She does not lift her head up as you approach. You actually see that she kind of shrinks even more so, trying to make herself smaller into the framework of the barn as you approach.
Hello? Can you hear my voice?
And at that moment, she's shaking, but she lifts her head ever so slightly above her legs, and you see gray eyes that are streaked with mud and tears. There's bits of blood as well. You can tell from this angle she hasn't been injured. It's not hers. But the eyes of a terrified person in front of you, unsure of what to do.
I'm here now. Can you get to me?
She kind of just shakes her head, looking at this massive beam that's splitting the barn between her and you, between her and freedom.
Is there anything behind her?
Just the wall. This portion of the wall, it's the left side of the barn is not ignited just yet. But you can see the flames are slowly making their way against the dried wood.
I think they there's a couple of things that she would do.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of the immediate thing that she would do is race off and jump over that beam.
Okay. Let's do an athletics check then. There is enough space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is interestingly enough, the barn was a little bit bigger than the house, which does make sense for a farm that, you know, is of meaningful means, we'll say.
That is a 14 plus 1.
Okay. The flames lick underneath your hooves, and you can feel the heat under your stomach as you are able to clear, landing in front of her. You kind of see she shrinks back even further for a second, just at the quickness of movement, before her eyes just lock on yours with a silent plead in them. And she just raises her hand up to you.
Up. 1, 2. I don't bestow this honor onto a lot of people, so come. And we'll put them on behind Osani.
Okay. She latches onto you. Tiny hands, not quite able to reach around your waist entirely, so kind of grabbing at your belts to hold in place as you are, if you want to make another athletics check as you are leaping over the beam again.
It is a 13 plus 1 for a 14.
Wonderful. As the barn ignites, where this little girl had just been moments before, that corner now also being consumed by flame, you jump over the beam and make your way out of the barn just
There's
as
this
the barn collapses in on itself.
As soon as it comes down, there's just like 1, 2, and as soon as that barn comes down, they're just like, oh, and great, we did that, and they can't see them as they're riding them behind them. They're just whipping around trying to get like little looks or little glances of like their profile. Like, well, we did it, little lady. Well, that was close.
You can see she has kind of smushed most of her face into your back. She's coughing every so often as well. She has a smattering of freckles across her nose and cheeks, sun-kissed skin that's tanned, black curly hair, a tumbleweed right now on her shoulders, going down to the middle of her back where a tail of a braid remains. She's wearing what looks to be a nightgown marred with dirt, smoke, and blood. Again, none of it hers. She doesn't seem to be injured in any way. Her gray eyes, every now and then peeking out from like being scrunched up, almost like she's wishing so much for something else. Another morning, perhaps, or another wish. That familiar look that you've been seeing now, not only this morning, but across your experience as a fledgling, of shock and confusion. She looks like she's roughly between 11 or 12, not quite 10. So
there's a trotting when they're like a little like a bit of happy trotting around and around as they're like take deep breaths, hold on tight. I'll get you to somewhere to lay down and check in on you. Oh, goodness. And there's this like mental notch in like their head of like that they're trying to beat a habit of like, saved another one. Great. Well, Hero would be proud. I mean, no, I am, this is not what I'm, no, I'm serving the lady, like.
And you can feel Kara's eyes on you from across the field. Like, she's not far. She's probably like 20-ish feet away. She's not far. And she's still with Tommen, has kind of taken over, and you can kind of see his, at this moment, placing what looks to be kind of pieces of wood to be tied to his legs to help stabilize them until they can probably break them back into proper place. So he's groaning a bit more. I think on the wind you hear, Stoddy, she's hurting me. Like, just like, ow. Just in that pain. But a smaller voice cuts in instead. Are you one of the good ones? Or are you one of the bad ones?
They are like if you had a kid on your back, right? They're seeing what's happening with Tom, and they're just like, you probably did something to deserve it, Tom. And one of the good ones, dear. Why would I? What do you mean?
Well, I didn't know if you were like, and at this point her eyes kind of train on where her father is. And you can kind of see she's just staring at where those spears have kind of pinned him to the ground. I haven't ever met you before, so I wasn't sure if you were one of the good or...
Head down, dear. I am one of the good. At least I hope I am. I'm sorry about your father.
She kind of, after a moment, looks away, but it's like you can see she's saying farewell to a life at such a young age. And she just looks up at you. Why?
I think Osani is feeling so lucky that they are riding behind them instead of seeing their face right now. Because they're like chewing on their lip. But they like put a hand behind to kind of like reassure the back, like see where they are.
She grasps at it. Yeah, she grasps at it.
And just a whisper of like, if one person finds the answer to that, be sure to tell me.
Okay.
Right now, we need to get you safe and check those lungs of yours, see how much smoke you've inhaled, and find you a comfortable place to lay your head.
Okay. She just says, kind of in a raspy voice, and you can kind of see the exhaustion has already started. It's that immediate relief of being safe. You can kind of feel she's starting to slump against you. Okay, we're good now kind of thing. Reassured by you and all of that in this moment.
I think hearing the raspy voice, there was something. Can I do a medicine check to see how she's breathing? Because she's like right behind me, feels like.
Yeah, you can easily do that.
Oh, 13.
13. She luckily didn't inhale a ton of smoke. Probably some rest and just she'll be coughing for a couple of days. But she's not in any immediate danger.
Good. That reassurance just makes Osani like trot faster to where Tommen is and slow the pace and then bend down slowly so that they can easily adjust them into a resting position. Your name?
Liza.
Ostani.
And we pan out from this moment. You, right now, we find ourselves in the chaos of the Ascidian Gate. Outside, the yelling of commands from guards adds to the melody of large steps moving through the streets as a beast lumbers through the city. Crown's Guard moving around as well. There are several clerics moving about quickly, running to either grab supplies, heading to various positions within the Ascidian Gate. What are you doing in this moment, Ostani?
There are guards going to the gate.
You're within the gate. I know it's been a bit. The gate itself is a massive tower. It's where the main hub of the Crown's Guard are. At this point, there is some kind of creature that is approaching outside that is much larger than what you all were able to see originally. In this moment, Blackstone is kind of maneuvering around. You can see as well, running in the chaos. You see someone approach them, and Blackstone kind of gives a nod over in your direction. Rory, rather, gives a nod in your direction before, like, disappearing really quickly. The look seemingly to convey that they will be right back.
They nod back. This what seems like attack, this new thing that's coming up. I think Ostani is looking to whoever's there just immediately to embolden them. They have their mace in their hand and they're banging onto their cleric armor just a little hard, just to arms, embolden and fortify together. To each other, trying to meet the eyes of anyone who's sitting here so that Rory can do what they need to do and everyone is not feeling like, oh, someone just walked away. What happens next?
Sure. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
It's a 14 plus 8.
14 plus 8. Love it. So with that, there are several, as mentioned, kind of clerics that are known to also work within the Ascidian Gate. Kind of like how you are serving on a secret council of sorts. The clerics also have a variety of work that they do. Some like to pair themselves with the Crown's Guard to be able to be more active and moving around the city versus, everyone coming to the Temple District, since it is such a trek. And in this moment, a thread of black hair catches your attention in a individual who at this moment has their profile to you, is pulled back in like a French long braid. But you can see at the end of it, which goes to about waist length, is a kind of purple ribbon. Silver dots on the side. Human suntan skin. A smattering of freckles. And at this moment, she is carrying some kind of clipboard and seems to be directing a couple of new Crown's Guard as well. She's not noticed you in this moment. She is fully in on what's going on. You can see she is donning both the colors of the Temple District and the Crown's Guard. It's been a while since you've seen her.
Much taller, I presume.
Much taller. The last time you saw her was when she had first come to the temples, not a year or two after the incident. And she had expressed that she wanted to do both being both a Crown's Guard and a potential watcher, she's probably within the last year or two of her fledgling experience, similar to you.
It's that double take of everyone here is here to fight, protect, and here's a face. What are you doing here? You know, when a younger brother or something is grown up and you see them doing something grown up things, you're like, no, you were playing and hanging out before. Oh, this is your day job. Like that's that whole thought process that Asani's going through before, like, what are you do? Oh, Eliza.
And you see her eye, like immediately her face clocking the voice. And after a moment, you should. No way. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
I work here, so,
That's...
And you see at this moment, she almost drops her clipboard and just pulls you into a big embrace. Like,
the embrace is like Asani's arms are out with like the mace and like, I don't accept this. You don't work here. Go to safety.
I'm completing my internship. Yes, I still work here.
Yes, internship. That's... Are you wearing armor? No,
I'm wearing armor. It's fine.
I don't accept this.
Well, sorry? It's happening.
Yes, that is it. No, you should be somewhere far from here.
Looks like the lady had different plans. Because I'm here. And, I mean, I
don't
could...
Don't you say the lady's name in front of me.
She gets this look on her face. She looks outside. I could walk outside and head back to the temple district. Yep. But wouldn't that be putting me in more danger? She has this, like, I have you. Like, very much a cat
Osani's stunned. Yeah, just hands crossed and just, all right. Just, you have me. Fine. Let me see you turn.
She turns around.
Have you even used this armor outside?
Yes.
Of just shining it?
Yes.
Wait, I don't even see a scuff on this.
Because I clean it very well. You taught me well. You always have to look nice and presentable.
Yes, but this has been tested? Yes. Have you fought? Have you?
Yes.
And they're just fully like saying this as they're looking around. And if Eliza is not turning, Ostani is like stomping like around 4 steps and just like, if a horse can show like kind of pacing around someone, that's what Ostani is just like. If they're snorting a little bit, they're just like throwing their hair and being like checking. Fine. The Crown's Guard has gotten you well equipped and armored.
So is the temple. It's fine. She is grumbling like a little sibling. She is grumbling in this moment of just like, almost like, come on, Mom, like it's fine.
And Osani is using that as more evidence that they are not meant to be in danger. And the voice is going into that, like, you shouldn't be here, in that sing-songy, like, way with every sentence. I should have told the temple district, I should have sent ahead that fledglings should not be part of this. Where is your mentor? Is anyone here that is watching you?
She's here. And she gestures like she's running around, but she's here.
She should be in charge.
I'm not in the vanguard. I'm not going to be out front. I am literally just an emergency medic. That's it.
Good.
With a little fighting on the side, but just mainly, just mainly as an emergency medic. It's fine. Astani.
Yes.
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't proven myself. Under your recommendation, if I might remind you.
Yes, and that was for the future, and didn't think that recommendation would be actually read.
Well, now I'm hurt.
I'm kidding, of course. I didn't want your talents and your experience tested in this way.
Well, unfortunately, you haven't made that call, and you can't make that call. You can't protect me forever. As cool as that would be, I promise I will stay back. You have my word.
Good.
I've never broken my word to you.
Good.
Are you okay? She kind of is looking you over. You who is like carrying graveyard dirt on like your armor, has some kind of slime or something from like the the fight that you had down
Osani like puts their arms like crosses their arms as if like, yes, this is my job. Like I have to be covered in this. Clearly. And then like even like showing the back, like, you know, got a bit of trouble.
Sure. Watcher's work.
Trying to handle it the best I know.
Sure.
Is it everywhere?
Do you need anything?
No.
I'm asking that.
This is good.
Do you need supplies? Since I'm assuming you'll be out on the vanguard.
And what I have, they're looking through their pockets. Potions. Things for people to stand. And they're like thinking of, it's only because I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. But potions of heroism, things to embolden, anything that gives temporary hit points so that the vanguard can keep going. And then like simple ones, little ones, just enough just to get rid of the nerves.
Sure. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. We are limited, just with everyone running around, but we do have
anything that you can. Remember, nothing too much, something little. Sometimes I fear the one person who's racked with nerves needs it the most rather than the group.
Sure. I can take you back to our stores real quick. And she kind of gives you this look and then rolls her eyes, and then we'll start to walk back towards this kind of chamber that's off the main hall, which you can see at this point is a massive storeroom. There are lines and lines of shelves with varying equipment of armor to there are some weapons in there, and in the back kind of corner is where more of like stones or things that are used as magical focuses or potions would be. Largely picked over, but there are a few potions and things and odds and ends there. What would intrigue Stani in this moment? There are a few healing potions. I would say there's like a couple, like one or two, truthfully. Just because everyone's been running in and out in the chaos. So there's a couple of those. There is one potion of haste that is in there, which is essentially like a potion of a speed potion.
Osani is interested in healing potions, but if that's all what is left for an emergency medic, she is not taking that. Okay. She will take the haste one.
Okay.
And then
you will also see what looks like some small cubes, like almost like ice cubes, in a bin, and like this small barrel off to the side. The barrel itself now, since people have been going in and grabbing and then coming back out, is about halfway full. And Lysa will kind of look at you and then look at the barrel. Those are barrier cubes. Basically, you can toss it in a given area, and it will give you about anywhere from 50 to about 100 feet of coverage, allowing for if you are trying to perhaps keep someone at bay or wanting to have a battle happen, you could do it and it not involve the surrounding area. Ways for the, the people of Jorix to not have to constantly be paying for property damage. That was Tinyel's invention with that.
Immediately, they're just, as soon as they heard that word, protection, whatever, and Tineel, they're just incredible. Done.
Yep. You'll grab a handful, perfect. We'll say probably with the size of them, you'll probably be able to get about 8, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
That you'll be able to use. There's no expiration on them. I'll send you that information later. But yeah, you were able to do that.
Oh. Wonderful. Then you, fledgling, be safe. Will you be staying around here long?
I'll be in and out. I'm helping to move messages as they're concerned that whatever this is might be listening in on, and you kind of see she gestures towards her ear, and you can see a similar looking, looks almost like a circlet around her ear, similar to the one that you all received from Tineel a few days ago, a day ago, truthfully. There's a concern that they might be listening in since they, I think the other person who was with you who ran off, there was a concern that they might be going after some of the higher ups, which makes sense. But yeah, so I'm running messages, and anyone they bring back here that needs healing, I'm healing. So that will be my fun for the day.
They see the circlet and kind of cup their face, and just with gesture and expression alone, it's this face of, be safe, you're going to do great, we will talk soon.
She kind of nods.
We better talk soon.
We will. I need to hear about your new friends that you have.
Yes.
So yeah, same to you. Don't go running into any burning barns, She kind of just...
It's like a flash of worry of and the expression alone kind of says don't find yourself in any burning barns, please. And with that, a soft little all right, and to their face, and a nod, Osani backs up and lets them kind of go off before going, and she wants to know who their mentor is.
Sure. Why don't you roll a history check for me, please?
This is the best history check I've ever done. I know so much history now. It's 18 plus 3.
Okay, that's not bad at all. It's another watcher, older than you, came in, I would say, with the same, in the same fledgling class as Kara. This is Watcher Spearin, who has more of a military background. She's another that found herself walking between 2 worlds. So, very, she's an unconventional watcher, is what I would say. Very spirited. She is known for making decisions that Keeper Reyna doesn't always agree with, but at this point doesn't really question because Watcher Spearin is so experienced. She's been doing this now for years. With Lysa, this is probably her I would say 12th fledgling class that she is like leading to graduation, so to speak. So she is one that's very connected. You don't see her in the vicinity at all, which is not uncommon. She's an air genasi, so she tends to move with the wind around that can come out in a chaotic moment, constantly shifting between the breaths of people to the memories of people walking quickly away in conversation. She always seems to be clued in on what's going on, even before it's about to happen. Very good at her job. You have encountered her one time in based upon that history check, and it was because of a conversation with her and Kara. They were good friends. Rivals. There was definitely a healthy competition between the two. Very much when you came around, Kara doing the whole, well, mine is better than yours compared to whatever Spirin had been mentioning. But yeah, very dedicated to her work. Was there something specific you were looking for with that history check?
Nope. Okay. It's more just, I know their name, I know who they are. There's a hierarchy and structure.
Yes.
And if anything happens to Eliza, I know who to go to talk to. And that's Asani's thing of like, all right. That then she notes that and will go back to where they first saw Eliza, like where they were with the Vanguard.
Sure. In these final moments, as you hear the alarms sounding within the Ascidian Gate and what seems like a massive paw appearing within the doors and windows of the Ascidian Gate, what are some thoughts that are going through Astani's head? As you make these final preparations?
They are no longer a healer in the same way. They're not thinking methodically, they're thinking spiritually. These are not moments and places that like you stem the flow of a wound and, heal it and you pull the person away from the veil. The veil itself, something is coming and threatening the waters that she's just gotten used to. And as she's like kind of stretching her arm out and maybe like even kind of spinning the handle of her mace in her hand, it's this stretch to take on another role, from healer to fairy souls to fight something otherworldly, other than the teachings and ways of the people who exist here, who live in Jarax, who believe in the Lady of the Veil.
And as you steel yourself with those thoughts shifting between roles, a roar sounds from beyond those doors. And that is where we will go to break. So, thank you all. We are not done for today, but Maz is done for today, as we will pick up with her portion along with Sin next week. But stay tuned. We're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to pick up with what is going on with Theodora and Tyneal and this stranger that is in front of them. So we'll take about 10 minutes so I can shift around some scenes and get a break. But thank you all so much for the raids and for hanging out. And yeah, we will catch y'all very soon. Maz, if you want to real quick just plug all the places we can find and support you, since we won't see you later this episode.
Yeah, find and support me through my channels in Mozzarella or my YouTube. There's cool stuff there. Because right now, other than Amp, I am in Catchy Cantrips on Tuesdays. We had our little session 0.5, and we're starting our adventure with my like free run inspired character Mo, who finished off last campaign, and they're kind of, you know, searching around in the new campaign. So that would be kind of like her retirement adventure with the new people, which means I possibly have a new character. Who knows? Who's to say? Maybe you guys will see. So yeah, that'll be on Tuesdays, which is on Catchy Cantrips.
Love it. And we'll again catch Maz next week as we pick up with her portion. Maz, thank you so much for hanging out today. Again, reminder, y'all, we're taking a quick break. I know we had an ad that just popped off. We're gonna take like 10 minutes so I can get Fair all situated, and I can get some water and stretch as well, and then we'll be back to see what is gonna happen. So enjoy your break, y'all, and we'll catch y'all very soon. Bye, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome on back. Let me just fix this real quick. I was just explaining to Fair that my camera got a little bit messy, but welcome back. Hope you're able to get a drink, stretch, move about as we are going to be doing our second half of today's episode, which I realized I didn't read off the titles at the start. So the episode you just watched was Sentry and Sentinel, and this one is known as Lightning Beast. So Farrah's giving me such a... Why do you think that that is maybe a bad thing? It could be a good thing. You don't know. Trust me. Maybe. It's fine. Anyways, as a reminder for today's episode, we do have some content warnings in place, which I will go ahead and read out real quick. And our lovely mods will be popping them into chat as well. Ampistrano may contain intense themes and descriptions, including but not limited to death, darkness, heightened levels of stress, descriptions of slain and injured individuals, along with, sorry, I was double checking a thing real quick, loss of parents, monstrous creatures, hallucinations, visions, possession, existential crises, complex and complicated relationships, missing and kidnapped people, grief, regret, and romance. Please stay safe as you travel beyond the veil and prioritize your well-being. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and we'll do this one. This works. So, the massive slope of a hill between the city of Jorix and the Temple District is known as the Veil Walker's Road. A cobblestone path lined with a few homes or shops of lesser-known merchants or nobility unable to live within the confines of the Cloudtop District. While all who walk this path may not believe or serve the Veil or be of higher means, the Veil connects all of us to each of the temples, much as it does in the afterlife, ferrying those to wherever their eternity shall be spent. Oh no. Okay. No worries. We will handle that. The normally quiet and somewhat isolated road in this moment has a standoff blocking the pathways between life and death. Tyneal and Deodora sit astride a slightly shaking Sparky, staring up the slope towards a figure shrouded in shadow. Brown eyes with blood vessels popped within, shrouded in black cloaks. A webbing of sharpened blood encircling the area where you had just been moments ago, as we now switch over into initiative. So, first up sorry, there's a lot of moving parts. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Tyneal. I think you mentioned he was sitting in front of you, correct? Wonderful. In this moment, kind of leans into his left side before pulling out what looks like a small ice cube of electricity and energy. Time to give one of these a try again, huh? And he just tosses it up in the air. There is a crack of thunder and lightning that matches the ongoing rain and thunder and lightning from above. It almost looks like the lightning itself pierces through the cube as it expands outwardly around you about, I would say, probably about 75 feet. You can see electrical currents around the cube as well. You've experienced one of these before. This is one of Tyneal's making, a boundary to prevent anything from leaving and to protect those around the area. He at this moment quickly taps Sparky before getting down and pulling from his right side a rapier, which after a moment of focusing, you can see is also starting to light up with electrical energy. He swings it. This figure is about 15 feet or so away. Swings his sword, and a current of electrical energy pulses forward in a massive wave, colliding with this individual. I think you feel the hair on Sparky rise up from just the current that is now circulating in the in the area. The flow of lightning starts to encircle the shrouded figure like a massive serpent of lightning. Before
fucking sick.
rising up and then sinking its fangs into the shoulder of this individual. You see an explosion of electrical energy go off for a moment. You are fine. But you see this individual, all of a sudden, it looks like where the beast had bitten down in the shoulder blade, it has corroded away into nothing. That's it for his move.
Okay, I trust you again. I trust you now.
I think you hear Tyneal just goes, it's been a while. And he kind of like cocks his head back and forth, and you can hear like the muscles cracking as he's like trying to shake the dust off
He's
of
like getting limber.
Yeah.
He didn't do his calisthenics
Did
today.
not do. Nope. Absolutely did not. Wonderful. So the lightning still encircles him, this individual, as it moves to his turn.
Mm-hmm.
He is unable to move forward because of this. You see,
Is it like he's grappled?
it's almost
No? Okay.
like koi fish moving around in a pond. It's like the serpent is just kind of circling around, and there's like this electrical current field. So he's not grappled, but it's very much like an interlocked barrier within a barrier.
Okay.
So couldn't quite get the grapple. I failed that check, unfortunately. He was trying to do that. This individual, though, doesn't seem to be responsive. That massive hit that it took, there was no yelp of or cry of pain.
Yeah, because he's a fucking little freak. Yeah.
Just took it. You see where the webbing, blood kind of pooling again. I need you, Sparky, and Tyneal to make dexterity saving throws, please.
My best stat. So good at this.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh my god. What's Sparky's stats? Sparky got a 21.
Nice. Okay. Wonderful. Tyneal got a 22. He limbered up very quickly.
Yeah, he needs to show me how them stretches like, because you know.
The pool of blood you can see congealing onto the cobblestone path again where you had just been before you had leapt out of the way. It rises up off of the ground, pulsating almost like a beating heart for a moment, shrinking down into a small pinpoint before exploding outwards as this hardened blood surge attack pulses through. Tyneal will take half. You and Sparky will also take half.
A 15 passes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bare
it's
minimum,
not,
bitches.
Not a
Bare
very
minimum.
powerful one.
Okay. Give me the dammies.
Yep, I'm rolling it now. Okay. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
That's already halved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution savings throw.
Bruh. Con save. Oh, fuck yes. Thank God I have a good con save.
I was like, your con save should be good.
That's a dirty 20.
There you go. Okay. And what did Sparky roll?
Oh, shit. Sparky got a 16.
Okay. All right. He will also take, all that good things. Wonderful. Okay.
Oh, I need to keep track of Sparky's hit points.
Yeah.
So 10.
Wonderful. So with that, as this thing explodes, almost like it looks similar to like a sea urchin, kind of exploding outwards with barbs.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to dodge for the most part, but you do feel it swipe slightly against like your cheek. Again, not doing vital damage. But you hear a noise as that happens, as the cuts are made. It sounds almost like a slurping noise.
Ugh.
As you can see, the barbs, as they retract back, also are carrying now not only your blood, but its own blood too, pulling all into yours and Sparky's and Tyneel's, all melding together with whatever being's blood as well.
Okay.
That is going to be its big move for this turn, as we move to you.
Okay. So, when they did this hardened blood attack thing,
Correct.
did I see them like doing any sort of somatic components, like hand movements or nothing?
You saw a finger twitch.
I saw a finger twitch.
They're wearing
Okay.
their robes that they're wearing are covering their mouth, so all you see are their eyes.
Okay.
But you didn't see any movement
Mm-hmm.
between like the flaps and stuff like that. No, it was with their pointer finger on their left hand. It was a slight little, almost like come here movement.
So it's like a somatic component, but not verbal.
Correct.
Okay. Because I know that they have blood magic based on last time's assessment. Okay. Well, I guess fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I am good at one thing, and that is hitting bitches. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to hop off Sparky.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm going to maneuver Sparky. How close is this person? Or how far away are
15 feet away. He's not
15
far.
feet. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just move into position. I will like get in flanking with Sparky so we can get pack tactics.
Okay.
And then I will just attack with my fucking sword.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna Great Weapon Master.
Love it.
That's not gonna hit, but I will use Inspiration, which I did not take the dice out for. Because I forgot it's a 1d12.
Yep, you've been stacking those inspirations, so now is definitely the time to use them.
Okay. So... Okay. Math.
It's like we haven't played in a hot minute, too. Don't worry. I'll flavor the scene as this is happening.
This is 22 minus 5. It's not going to hit, but I get 2 attacks, so... You can see at this moment the figure standing there as, again, that electrical serpent is just almost like an atom, just kind of slowly moving around. Mm-hmm.
All
okay,
right.
one moment. Mathies. Okay. Good grief. Okay. 17 plus 9, 26.
That will definitely hit.
Hold on. I have to... minus 5, 20.
Let's just do the 26 because math is hard for me right now. I'm like clearly like just staring into the fucking abyss, and like people don't want to see that.
You're good.
So we'll just go with I won't Great Weapon Master on that.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be 11 damage.
Okay.
For that hit.
Yes. And Tynell is gonna use his reaction.
Okay.
He is gonna cast. This is a unique ability with him. He is going to cast Forged Lightning. You will be able to, with this attack roll, you'll be able to roll a d12 and add that damage as the lightning is also going to fire off with your sword.
That's going to be 7 lightning damage.
Okay.
Let me get my fucking d12s out.
I know, I'm making you use all the dice now.
Well, it's just easier to have it instead of toggling to like another thing just to roll a fucking die, you know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You see the lightning almost melding with your blade, kind of also coalescing around it, a lightning barrier as your blade cuts down on this individual. What does it look like as you're hitting them?
It's like the lightning sort of wraps around my blade as I strike into where they were bit originally in the shoulder. So I'm just like chopping, swinging, whatever, my sword at that area, and it's like, you know, it's raining. My blade looks even more a bit like an oil slick, the Felkian blade. And like it's like pouring down my armor. It just looks like I'm kind of like dripping in oil, but like, or like a nice sheen. It's pretty hot. It's hot. Like everybody in chat agree with me or else. Sparky is also gonna attack.
Yep.
Sparky misses.
Oh,
that's okay, Sparky.
He's the best boy.
He is. He's so good.
Sleazy says he agrees. So,
thank you, Sleazy. I think that is my turn. I don't have any bonus actions I can take right now.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Now we move back to Tynell. I think at that moment you just hear, because he's behind you, he moved forward. It goes, nice job, Gia. Keep it up. Like, in broken shift weave, he is trying.
He's trying his damn best.
He's trying his damn best.
And he's doing a good job. We're proud of him.
Good job. He is trying so hard. You see him kind of look up where the cube kind of keyhole, I would say, is spiraling. Because it is on a timer. So you see him almost like checking that real quick before surveying the field. Serpent still moving through. You see him kind of raising his sword up, and the serpent is going to try and make another attack down, which misses. You see literally the serpent rears up again, ready to sink its fangs down, and the figure just kind of sidesteps, still in combat range with you, so not stepping out of melee, but escaping that bite. What else is Tynell gonna do? There's so many goody things that he can do. This is fun. Why not? I think after a moment you hear Tynell kind of curse momentarily. And he is going to... Yeah, I like that better. He is going to pull a what looks like a longbow out from his back. It kind of retracts from like a small, almost like a beam.
Like folding.
Mm-hmm. He's a guy that likes his tools, and this is his what he nerds out.
He fucking loves gear.
Yep. And you see he focuses in for a moment before the arrow that he knocks into place is a vibrant purple hue, and you see him just breathe for a moment and then lets loose the arrow, which explodes in the air above you. It looks momentarily like it's going to hit you, but it passes through you. But it just starts peppering this individual that you were in melee with in this moment. As this is a arrow shower that just went off. And you can see it is just very similar to kind of the shadow stitching that you had dealt with a day before, as these arrows are peppering through. And you can see similarly an electrical current building. That is it for his turn. Next up is the individual in front of you. Did not like that. Let's see.
Fucking boo-hoo.
Let's do... Gotcha. Okay. Some new abilities. Gotcha. Okay. You see their eyes slowly focusing on you, shifting away. They had just been locked in on Tyneal, kind of ignoring you completely, just slowly becoming aware and acknowledging your presence. I need you to make a Constitution savings throw, please.
Okay. 26.
26. Love it. You'll take half. As the blood, which had congealed together, melded itself into the cobblestones, into the black patterns in between the stones themselves, rose up again, and this time looked like it was going to pierce through to where you are. You're able to largely block it, and then this is going to be further halved thanks to Tyneal's lightning shield that he's going to use as a reaction to go off, kind of partially encasing you in this moment. So you will only take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Because that would have been a heavy hitter had that hit. What else? Yeah, he will in this moment too. The individual in front of you, you see his hands disappear underneath the cloak for a second, the sleeves on his right side, before coming back out, and looks like he is in between each digit of his fingers is holding some kind of small knife, which he is going to go ahead and make an attack against you with.
Okay.
That is 23.
Hits.
Okay. And a 26.
Hits.
Okay. That is going to be...
Actually, before you say the damage, I am going to use a reaction to cause 1d8 shift weave damage to them.
Love it. Okay.
My armor. Of course, I don't have any d8s out because I suck.
No, it's just been
And those
a minute.
aren't my... No, they're also not my main die anymore, and I get confused when I have them out. So they're like not my superiority die anymore.
Sure.
They get 3 damage, but
Okay.
you know, it's about just being a little petty about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
That is going to be 16 points of damage on that first one.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be
16.
11 points of piercing damage.
So 27 total.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. That is it for this individual's turn, as, again, hasn't said anything. I would say your passive perception There is heavy necrosis. That stench of death off of this individual. And now that you're up a little bit closer, you can see that their skin is almost like porcelain. Marking,
porcelain in that it's cracked?
No,
or
just
in that it's white?
Staunchly white.
Okay.
Almost like this individual has been drained of blood.
Okay. Well, you said they haven't said anything yet, and it's like, well, luckily I'm not trying to have a conversation with this bitch, so that's fucking fine. Please do not talk.
Yeah. That stench is heavy in the air, as well as there are notes of sorry, I'm trying to remember the word. It's been a while since I've had to use it.
Like sulfur?
Yes, thank you. That's what I was searching for. Notes of it. Not heavy, but probably...
But like traces to suggest that, you know, the same or similar individuals that we've like kind of been ships passing in the night with has corrupted this person.
Correct.
Like they've corrupted pretty much everybody here so far that we know of anyway.
Correct.
Okay.
Those are, I will say,
know.
to add that flavor as the camera now shifts to you and Sparky's turn in the initiative.
All right. I'm just gonna try to hit him.
Go for it.
Theodora's looking kind of... looking a little bloody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. That's a... hold on, I gotta do math. I'm like, that's definitely gonna hit. Wait. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits as well.
All right. 15 plus 10, 23 damage.
Okay.
Theodora. My Sparky's gonna go. Sparky misses. It's okay, Sparky.
He's doing his best.
Sparky's there for moral support.
He's a little rusty. It's been a minute.
He's also scared, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Do I have any bonus actions to take? Oh! No, but I can't do that because I'm not shifted. Nope. I don't have anything left right now to do. Most of my bonus actions were used in the last fight.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We switch back over to Tyneal, who...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Taking a potion is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to take a potion. I'm going to take the last potion of superior healing that we have.
Love it. Okay.
Okay.
Tyneal is going to use his serpent abilities, and instead of attacking, he's going to ferry you away slightly. You will not have to roll for an attack of opportunity. They will not have to do an attack.
I'm being moved involuntarily. So I can't attack.
He's kind of pushing you backwards a little bit, just to give you a little bit of breathing room, so you're not in too deep, kind of seeing the situation. The figure will attack against the serpent.
Okay.
And that does hit.
How far away was I pushed?
How far would you like to be? It's just a gentle, like, you're not being absconded like 30 feet back. It's just...
Right.
He's able to move you because of this ability.
He pushed me out of melee range.
Correct.
Is that my...
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Yep. So, that's all. He's like, she can make her own decisions, but I would rather her not get cut down in front of me. Yep, just move back a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a big hit. Okay. The serpent, as it kind of nudges you, almost like a playful puppy backwards, out of the range, the figure
sweeps down with the 3 kind of daggers along the neck of the serpent. And you can see the electricity being cut. He is also taking damage from this. But you do see that the serpent's neck is starting to be ripped to shreds. Because he did hit quite a bit. That was like 40 points of damage. So that is what the serpent's move will do. Tyneal. Yeah. I only say this because I don't think you're going to like it. But I think in this moment, I think he would quickly move forward back with his blade. And he'll kind of almost take the place that you left. So he's now in melee range with this individual. He is going to...
but he gets advantage because of Sparky's there.
He does, and because his serpent is still there too.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, he's got some help with him. He is going to... Let's see. Yeah, he is going to say to himself, "May the stars guide this one." And you see a mote of light kind of coming out of his chest for a moment, and also lighting around his blade, which is still lit with lightning as it's going. And he is going to make 5 attacks against this individual.
Fucking goals. How do I get 5 attacks? I want 5 attacks.
And you can just almost hear like the thunder rumbling, not only from the vicinity around as the rain is still pouring, but almost from each of the attacks as all of them connect. You can see each cut momentarily. There's like a second later, a surge of electrical lightning energy tearing through the cloak, making work of it, as he is going to do... I think this is the most damage I've done in this campaign so far. 75 points of damage.
God damn!
from these sets of attacks that he's been able to do.
Fucking goals. How do I get 5 attacks? Show me, like...
Believe me, there's some stuff in the works, is all I will say. But he's also a level 18 fighter and knows what he's doing. Wonderful. I think that's going to be it for him. Yeah. Okay. Next up is going to be this individual. Hi, baby. Salem is here.
I see. I mean, I just see the tail, but...
He's been meowing nonstop, so I think he's telling me not to go very hard on you.
He's reminding you that you promised your grandpa not to kill me. That's right, folks. I have plot armor because Jordan's grandpa likes Theodora.
I think what happens after these 5 attacks. Yeah. The blood that you have seen almost... Again, every time it does something, it just collapses back into the stonework, almost like live vines that are constantly moving through. You can see it just like surging through like smaller kind of serpents. This one, yeah. It is going to go ahead and surge upwards into the air, and I need Sparky and Tyneal are going to have to make dexterity saving throws.
Sparky fails.
Okay. All right, and Tyneal unfortunately failed. Okay. The blood coalesces into the air, and all of a sudden it starts pouring down in the area where Tyneal and Sparky and this individual are. First it looks slow, until it lands on Sparky and on Tyneal, who look like confused as they are now covered in blood. But then all of a sudden you just hear Tyneal cry out in pain as you see that the blood on the armor sharpens and almost like a porcupine spike. That is going to be 45 points of damage.
Even if Sparky hadn't gotten her before, that is exactly how much HP he has. So
Okay.
he poofs back to the shift weave.
Yes. Tyneal, you see for a moment, looks up and the force field holding you all together explodes as he had been using his concentration to keep the force field up.
Gotcha.
Theodora, it is your move.
Oh, right. I'm like, huh? Like, well, you just killed my dog, so I don't
No, he's not dead.
I know he's not dead, but still. Okay, now I'm gonna move back into melee so I can just like ping pong this motherfucker between me and Tyneal.
You will have advantage because Tyneal's there, but also the serpent is still up.
Fuck yes, bitch! Goddamn, I'm doing great weapon master on this.
Let's
That's
go!
a fucking nat 20, bitch. So that's gonna be that's a 26 to hit
Yeah.
with the -5.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know, let's just celebrate that nat 20 and not talk about the other stuff. Let's not talk about the next. Let's not talk about the next roll. You know,
Yeah.
it's just the nat 20. Oh, but because I crit, I use my bonus action to make another attack.
Correct.
I'm gonna use. Okay, hold on. A couple things I want to do here.
You're good. Yeah.
So for that nat 21, I do want to. I'm gonna use a superiority die to make it a distracting strike, so Tyneal can get advantage on them.
Okay.
On his next turn. So that's gonna be a D10 to that damage. I'm also going to. I'm gonna try to use a inspiration to see if I can hit on the second one.
Okay.
Let's see. So, oh fuck yes. Okay, 15 plus 9. That's a 24 to hit on the second attack.
That'll hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet. Okay, so that's gonna be before the crit. Let me do the crit damage first because that's gonna be math. So. Max damage. Could I add my superiority die to the max total as well, or is it just the? Okay, great.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so that's gonna be 15 plus 12, 27 damage.
Okay.
I think. 15. Yeah.
Okay.
27 damage. Just for the crit, and then. Oh, bitch. 15, 20, 25, 26 plus 5. That's going to be 31 more damage.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled really well on my fucking damage die. And I got a 9 on my D10. Yeah. I think I did my bonus action. Did my action. That's it. That's all.
Wonderful. We're going to move up to Tyneal, who, interestingly enough...
Sarka.
No,
go ahead.
As the rain continues to now newly fall, you see him like flinch for a second before he realizes it's just rain. It's not more blood that's raining down on him. Thunder crackling above. You see there's a slight shake in his movements, but he is standing strong as he is going to go ahead and Serpent is going to launch another attack. Misses, even with advantage. Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because with distracting strike, so is he using his action to command the serpent?
He has a bonus action to do that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, since distracting strike gives the next attacker advantage, but he already has advantage. Could we just add like the number that I rolled on the superiority die to his like damage instead?
Sure, you can do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was a 9 that I got on the superiority die.
Cool.
Or to either his damage or maybe even to his attack if you think it could maybe get him there. Do you think that's fair? Or just his damage?
We could do his damage, because I
Okay.
think the big thing will be just knowing him, he would probably want to put more power behind
More
it.
power. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You two have fought together before. I think the two of you are in sync with that. So the serpent unfortunately does not hit, but he's got something. Let's roll to see if he can get his 5 attacks back. And he does. Okay, he is going to go ahead and unleash again. Seeing that you're not looking good, he's starting to not look great. And the fact that now the barrier is gone and now civilians and stuff could also get into the crossfire, he's a bit concerned. So you see for a moment, I think he like glances in your direction, just eyes mainly, and gives like a wink and says, don't blink. And he will go ahead and unleash 5 more attacks on the individual.
He's so cool. Okay, Dad. Fucking so corny.
He will go ahead and unleash 5 attacks. Okay. 4 of the 5 hit, which is good. And you said it was a 9 from that damage roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's still a lot of damage. Okay, with these 4 attacks rather, he again just almost disappears in lightning as he is making mincemeat of this individual that is in front of you, dealing a lovely 43 points of damage to
How's
him.
this dude looking?
Not good.
I haven't been
good at
doing
all.
math on the HP, so I'm just like,
He's definitely
he
bloodied.
can't be doing well.
No, he's definitely bloodied.
Okay.
For a bloodless individual.
I mean, he seems like he has a lot of blood to me. Just saying, like, might not be his blood.
Yeah. He is not looking great. As that happens, let's see. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that Tinyl wants to do. Nope, that's going to be the entirety of his turn. Okay. All right. The individual in front of you is not looking great. You can see where each of these strikes have torn away cloth as more and more of this individual underneath the robes is revealed. You, Deodora, specifically would see markings, almost like vines.
Like the same markings we saw in Emmy. I think that's what, was that their name?
I don't think it was Emmy.
It's
been a minute. Let me roll up and see.
It was something that starts with an E, I think.
Airy.
Airy. I was close.
Yeah, you were
was
close. You got me in the vicinity. That was very close. Airy.
Yeah.
Very similar, but not quite.
Okay.
Hers
What's
looked more like
different
a thorns. This looks more like vined almost blood, because her markings were in a black and purple. These are in red on a porcelain skinned.
Okay. So, if I recall correctly, Aries is more like burnt into the skin, right?
Correct.
And does this seem to be more like scarification almost?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Or stitched.
Okay.
More of this is revealed. The individual before you is going to raise both of their hands up, almost like in a halt. And I need both you and Tinyl to make dexterity savings throws.
Yeah, I'm great at those, you know? Oh my god, I crit!
Let's go.
I was expecting to fail because I really don't add much to Dex. But I got 20. That's a 22 total.
Okay. 22 total. Wonderful. And Tyneal. Come on, Tyneal. He failed. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. So with that, you see from his hands, you hear it first, and it's, again, this kind of squelching, almost slurping noise. As this thing has been, as it's moved around the field, the area itself is not covered in blood. This thing, whatever that has been moving around, has been soaking it up every time a droplet is released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a little freak, like I said.
Little freak, yeah. Not a cute one either.
Unfortunately, he's not a hottie from Jujutsu Kaisen. Otherwise, I would be okay with it.
No.
It's not Chozo, unfortunately. Okay.
With this, the blood all of a sudden explodes, not from the beam moving around, but from this person's hands. As more of these kind of blood shards shoot out. Mm-hmm. You succeeded. You take half. Okay. Tyneal takes the full. Half, that is 40 points of damage.
Fucking shit.
As almost like porcupine needles just lacerating.
How's Tyneal looking?
He is at 1 hit point.
I truly, if I hadn't passed, I would have been at 2 hit points.
Yeah.
No joke. I was at 82.
Yeah. I just looked. You and him were at the same hit points.
Like, holy shit. Okay.
You hear him grunt. Tyneal has never been one to yell, even in pain. Grunt, and for a moment drop down to one knee, kind of shaking his head ever so slightly back and forth before just like taking a breath and like forcing himself back up.
Okay.
Readying himself for something else. This figure is done. It is your move.
Okay. I'm going to hand Tyneal a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Not going to feed it to him because, his turn is next. But also, that's just, what am I going to do? Go run around just to give him, like, no. But I'm gonna hand him to him because I do have some, so he can at least, do what he needs to do. Self-care. And then I'm just going to fucking try to hit. Okay. All right. I'm going to use inspiration because I think I can get there. I mean, I know I can get there because I'm just like a couple off. So that's 9 plus 20. That's gonna be 26 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
And then let me just do my second attack. Oh, I'm doing great weapon master on this one for sure.
Go for it.
That's already on the die. That's a 19 on the die. -5. That's 14 plus 9 is 23. That hits exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. That's 40 damage.
Woo. Yeah. He's still up, but not looking good at all.
Okay.
And which potion did you say you gave to Tyneal?
Potion of superior healing.
Superior, thank you.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I have any bonus actions I can do. I don't think that I do.
Gotcha.
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
But Tyneal is next, so hopefully he can do the damn thing.
He's going to use one action. He gives you a look like he's going to argue, and then sees, honestly, just knowing you, the look that you're probably giving back when you're giving him the potion. But he will quickly just down it. Looking better. He's not at full, but he's definitely better. With that, what is he gonna do? His serpent's gonna attack first,
Okay.
as it's the serpent's final turn anyways. So, let's see. That hits as the you can see this thing is slowly shredding itself apart as the lightning is slowly coming undone. Before rearing down and almost encircling this individual for a moment and just light to the point that you have to like shield your eyes because it is so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Does 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Not bad. And then Tyneal does not get his 5 attacks back. What's he gonna
Oh,
do?
he didn't. He used his full action to take that potion.
Yeah.
Did he?
No,
No?
no, just
It was a free action.
correct.
Okay.
He's gonna try this. We'll see if he's able to do it. He's gonna go ahead and make an attack against the individual in front of you,
Okay.
seeing how dire it is. That's a natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
The fucking crit show, bitch.
He said absolutely not today. So with that, his blade, he just kind of, you can see the exhaustion is just settling in. He's got blood that's from when he took that blood bomb attack kind of coming out at the corners of his lips and looking so tired at you and just going, can we get a drink after this? And
Oh my god, abso-fucking-lutely, we're getting a drink after this.
makes this attack natural 20 for a total of 60 points of damage.
Fuck you, bitch.
With this, piercing the individual, not even with the blade, he just holds it up and the lightning extends forward. Since you seem to like piercing people so much, here's what it feels like for you. And it just right through.
Like, bro, just become a piercer. Like, open up a fucking shop. Like, why are you doing all this?
As we drop out of combat, the individual falling to the ground,
Yes!
the serpent slowly circling up to the sky before melding with the rain and the clouds above.
Mm-hmm. Sick.
Tyneal drops down to one knee. Just the exhaustion. He's okay. He's out of harm's way. He looks more concerned at you. Seems to be like moving his head back and forth, is like checking for any outward kind of injuries that he might be able to see.
I think he just sees, like, you know, those where the pin pricks or whatever kind of pierce into like my skin, like little dribbles of blood maybe coming, like seeping through my armor, but for the most part Deodora's fine. Like, she's not stumbling, she's holding herself up, you know, kind of looking at him with the same amount of concern because he just went to a knee. I don't think she's ever seen, like, I've never seen him like that before, so
You okay?
I will hand him an yes. Are you okay?
Well, I'm gonna be feeling this tomorrow. But
Yeah.
that's nothing new.
No.
Better
I'm-
to feel it than to not. And he kind of just looks at the body for a second before he furrows his brow and he will hold a hand out in front of you to kind of push you back slightly. As
Bruh, I was literally just about to rip off the mask like a fucking Scooby-Doo episode.
because the figure in front of you, as it is collapsed onto the ground, the robes all start shifting back and forth. And
again, this kind of squelching noise fills the air. You can see this individual's face now. They look like they're roughly in their 40s, give or take. They have scars, possibly from battle, lining the left side of their face, possibly where a blade must have hit, as well as the hits from today's fight. Red hair, brown eyes. You can see scarring not only on their hands, but along their stomach, where it looks like at one point there are two almost little tri-stars, possibly where they have been pierced before by either arrows or a blade or something. It looks like the blood that has been congealing around them slowly almost comes off like a mask, which shows further decay across this porcelain skin. You can see necrosis, as well as like this kind of neon, almost green kind of pustules that are lining the right side of their face. The blood, as it's squelching and moving around, slowly siphons off to the right side and looks like it's creating that kind of sea urchin figurine for a moment. Can you and Tyneal please make a dexterity savings throw?
Oh my god. I fail.
Okay. Tyneal, he's going to use his reaction because he's going to cast Lightning Barrier. So he will half the damage for both of you. He succeeded. Okay. You are going to take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
As again, that squelching noise is heard as it's almost licking the blood from those wounds as it impacts, imploding outwards before it sinks to a small, almost marble, and begins rolling away in the burst. In the burst that happens.
Do I see it rolling away?
Roll a perception check, and you can roll it with advantage because you have the scent of this thing.
25.
25, yes. You see that it's not going down the hill as in going on the cobblestones. It is making its way towards what looks to be some alleyways between two homes, heading towards a kind of greened area, and looks like it's trying to potentially take a more direct route out of here.
Oh boy, this thing is not good, and it can explode itself. There's part of me that's like, I should catch it.
What are you gonna do?
In a vial. I want to at least follow it just to see, like, if I can tell. Like you said, it's not trying to go, like, downhill or underground, but it's going, like, a direct route out of here.
Correct.
But I want to see, like, what... Is it going to someplace specific is what I want to know.
Gotcha. Why don't you roll a survival check?
Okay.
And you can roll with advantage.
I crit.
Okay, sweet.
Tell me everything, 27.
This thing is maneuvering. This thing looks like a caught mouse quickly looking for a hole to disappear in as it is maneuvering through. It darts between two houses heading into the grasses of this massive embankment that splits the kind of temple district and the Vale... Sorry, let's try that again. The Vale Road that you are on to the kind of environment below, which does happen to be Jorix proper.
So it's going into, like, the main city.
Yeah, it's got a drop. It's not.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
But it's, I mean, it seems like it'll be fine, considering everything I just saw it do, and felt it do.
With a survival check, the capacity for the blood that is remaining as it is a marble, it doesn't look like it's going to be exploding anytime soon.
Oh, it needs to collect more blood.
Mm-hmm.
Can I catch it?
Sure. Let's if you want to let's do a dex save versus its check. Actually, it'll be saving, you will be checking against it. That's what I wanted to do.
Could I do like an athletics to like basically like I'm grappling this creature?
Sure. You can do that.
Dope. Tiny's helping?
He is lagging behind, but he will help in the way he can.
I mean, honestly, just like words of affirmation is fine too.
Yup.
Ooh, that fell out. Okay, I really want that. I'm going to use another inspiration because I really want this to happen.
Okay.
14 plus 23.
23. Okay. What does it look like as you are going to catch this thing? As it's kind of rolling. Looks, again, little marble moving across almost like a table.
It's kind of like... No, it's not kind of like... It's like the same way you would catch a spider that you want to release out. I like maybe take like an empty bottle or something out of my pack. Like, you know, I don't leave like trash behind when we're like in our travels. Sure. So I probably have like an empty, I don't know, like bottle of wine or something, or ale or something that's empty that I haven't gotten rid of just yet. And I kind of just like chase it into the bottle, like make it so that it doesn't have anywhere else to go. Sure. And then pop the cork in behind it.
Okay. As your fingers kind of are catching up to it, the vial outstretched, you can see that the marble of blood starts to tip into the vial and is about halfway down before it disappears.
Bitch. So it just dissipates into nothing?
Yeah, seemingly. Or I will say, based off of your past... or it was summoned.
Somebody dropped concentration or something.
Yeah, or somebody possibly siphoned it away. Correct.
Oh, fuck.
Did you catch it? You just hear Tiny like tiredly ask from the alley.
Somebody called it away.
That's not good.
No, it's not. But what is at this point?
Too true. You're sure you're okay?
Worry about yourself, old man. I like clap him on the back like amicably when I do that. When I say that, it's like literally you literally dropped to 1 HP, bro. Like you got out of that fight and couldn't even stand. I think you should maybe, I'm fine.
Okay. You see him focus in on a moment. Is kind of allowing himself. He looks around for a moment, always on guard. Before focusing in, you were in a rush to get me.
Yes.
Was this why?
Yes and no. I didn't know if somebody was going to be after you. But things are happening, obviously. We have to get back to the gate.
Right. And he kind of looks over at that individual that's sprawled out for a moment. Can you reach into my bag on my back? I think I hurt my back a little. Hurt my back a little bit in the fight a little bit, so I can't strain it that way. There is some rope that we can use to maybe tie this individual so we're not just leaving them here, and we can take them back to the Ascidian Gate for our clerics to maybe take a look at this individual a little bit closer.
Yeah, sorry. That look on my face was me being like, I know one way to prevent that from happening. I think that might be a little too gruesome for our show. Even though we literally just fought somebody who was fighting with blood magic. I think maybe dismembering a body in the middle of the street might be bad.
Might be bad for the head of the Crown's Guard to be news bulletin. This is 6 o'clock. The head of the Crown's Guard was dismembering a body in the middle of the street.
I mean, I wouldn't ask him to do it. He hurt his back. He can't do that. But that's just me being like,
the head of the Crown's Guard was allowing one of
his own to dismember a body.
In the middle of the street.
When questioned, she screamed, "He's a fucking spellcaster." You gotta get rid of the hands, bro. You gotta get rid of them. No, and she also ripped out its tongue.
Yep.
As I'm tying this person up.
Sure.
Can I check to see if they have anything on them, in their pockets, or
Sure.
they probably don't, but you just never know where any besides the stitch markings on them, any markings or anything. Just trying to see what I can see without fully stripping them in the middle street.
Sure.
I'm sure there's a civilian watching from the window.
You see that they don't have any money. The only possession that they have is a dulled, blackened stone. About the size of like a skipping rock.
Is it blackened as if it'd been burned or something? Or is it just that's the color of the stone?
No, it's black as in dulled. It's not lit up.
Gotcha. Not lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Was this... I mean, God, Theodora's not magical. Okay. She'll leave it on the body because she's I have no fucking clue. If it's magic, I have no fucking clue. And it maybe seems she knows there's magic out there that requires stones, this ascending stone. I think she's encountered before, so or speaking stone rather.
Sure.
But she wouldn't know if this ever had any magic on it. So she's I'm gonna leave that to a spellcaster, whose hands I will not chop off.
Sure. You do find one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's folded up, so it's about the size of almost a thimble. But it's a piece of parchment.
Somebody was going to work. Somebody was doing the folding that you do in middle school when you're trying to pass notes to your friend. Okay.
Doing the fortune telling thing too.
Oh no, I meant that little when you fold it into a little football and it's a note.
Fling it.
And then you unfold it and there's a note from your friend that listen, that's what I spent my middle school doing.
Same. But yes,
we grew up before texting.
Oh. Do you like me? Yes or no?
Yeah. It was always no.
It was always no for me.
Fine.
But it's the size of a thimble.
Okay. I will unfold it.
Okay. You see on it is a map of Jorix and the surrounding area.
I was if it's words, I'm handing it.
Nope. It's no words.
Okay.
However, you do see that there are red X marks all over the map.
Are they on over houses or?
All of this is the surrounding area of Jorix.
In the the open
fields,
the fields
the
and whatnot,
forests.
the fort and the farmlands, right?
Yep.
And is there any particular pattern to them? You said it's just surrounding the city in general? Or
yeah. There's I would say probably about 12 of these X's that are marked up surrounding the fields, the farms, the woods even, haphazardly.
Haphazardly, okay.
Strewn about. Some you can tell based off of your passive perception, the ink is a few weeks old to some of the markings that are a little bit closer to like wrapping around to where the farmland and the Ascidian Gate are closer together are a little bit fresher. Probably a couple days.
I will. The first Theodore. My first thought is, me and Theodore's first thought, is remembering how, Pennywise. No, what was her name? Pittyweather.
Pittyweather. Yep. It's been a while.
How she and her goons buried something in the dirt.
Correct.
In Illipin, in like where like a harvest ritual was going to take place. I will show this to Tiny and be like, I don't know what these markings means. I have a thought, but I could be wrong. But we should at least check out these locations once we're done dealing with whatever the fuck is attacking the city right now.
You show it to him and he blanches even more so upon seeing it. I'd be curious to know your hunch, but I think I might know what these are.
What is it?
And you see he kind of looks around.
Like to see if we're being listened to?
Yeah, just is kind of just doing. He's always been a very cautionary.
Mm-hmm. Except for when he was walking back to the fucking gate by his goddamn self.
Just him. He's stubborn and overconfident.
Goddamn.
Listen,
bro.
He kind of steps forward, so it almost looks like the two of you are about to like embrace. And you see in this is he's kind of just hand on shoulder. It looks like maybe he's straightening like a pin or something. He's straightening the necklace that you got from Aries' mom. It's kind of twisted slightly.
Yeah.
And you just feel his pointer finger going into your neck slightly. Like he's pointing at you.
Okay.
And then in a whisper, yeah, as soon as you say that, he just kind of nods imperceptibly.
Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. We need to go right now.
He gives you a look of concern for a second, and then he does remain rigid, but his eyes get a little bit gentle. And can you roll an insight check?
Okay. Oh, that's not it. I was like, god damn it, but that's not even the right die. I rolled a d12.
That would at a 12. I don't know if that would have worked.
Just a question. I'm trying to insight like his expression.
Yeah.
Could I get advantage because I know him?
Yep. You can get advantage because you know him.
Hey, fucking crit again, bitch. Tell me everything I know. Or that's a 27. Tell me everything.
He's
high for me.
Rigid, but his blue eyes convey not only just a kindness, but reassurance. He seems stressed, but not about the tribe. He seems to be trying to convey that the tribe has not been found.
Boy, do I have news for him.
Based upon the map situation.
Based upon the map, but we don't actually know that.
Yeah. He's going
again,
based off of this limited information, but yes.
Boy, do I have news for him, but now is kind of maybe not the time because there's other shit going on. But Theodora's like, we'll talk when everything is settled.
Yeah.
We need to get going right now.
All right.
Your people are in danger and so are mine.
All right.
I feel like we hear the fucking roar.
Yep.
Of that fucking
You can
creature.
actually see from your standpoint. Yeah, you can see the outline of this thing across because you're at a higher elevation. That this thing is about as tall as a building or two.
Okay.
And you can see smoke rising.
Question.
Sure.
What does it take for me to summon Sparky back?
It will take a short rest.
Okay. So
we could say over the span of the last couple of minutes, you can take a short rest since you've been talking.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Since you've been talking and you're not actively running, Yeah.
You could be restful. You're right.
No.
You know, I might as well just blow all of my hit die. Because I can't imagine us doing anything else after this next fucking fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Maybe. I can't
Except-
say.
Fuck. Okay, I'll like maybe leave like 4 off. Fuck me. Okay.
It's up to you.
Oh boy.
During this time, as you're kind of resting up a little bit, focusing on getting Sparky back, Tyneal will take the time to go ahead and tie up the individual. You kind of hear him muttering under his breath every now and then as he moves.
I like kind of push him away. I was doing it, but I wanted to look at the map first. I will go back to doing it because
Okay.
Listen. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh man. And then I will also, after I've tied him up, I will summon Sparky back so he can
Love it. Do you think Sparky
my boy
can
back.
carry him? And we'll, I guess.
Like he asked this as Sparky appears, and like I know I'm gonna retcon something, y'all.
Sure.
Because I think when at the beginning of the show I said that he looked like an African painted dog. I changed my mind. He actually looks like a maned wolf.
Yes.
So he's just a long, lanky boy, but super
Yeah.
tall, long legs,
love
but like
him.
also buff. And I'm like, I look at Tyneal and then I look
Baby.
at Sparky and I look back at Tyneal and was like, yeah, I think he can carry him.
Okay.
He carried the both of us.
Well, I mean, in addition to us, or do you think we need to run alongside him?
You can ride. I'll ride alongside.
He looks like I would be such. And he looks around for a sec. An asshole. If I rode and you did not, you ride.
No.
I'm fine.
Sir,
No argument.
all due respect, Commander Tyneal, get on the fucking blink dog.
Roll intimidation.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, I think I have something for this too, and I have my superiority die back now.
Mhm.
So, bitch. Okay. Yeah. All right. Bet. I'm gonna have Sparky give me advantage on this too.
Yeah, I figured as much. He didn't do
Nice.
awful. He did pretty well.
Okay.
But I think he's about to get eviscerated by you, so that's why I'm mentally
Okay.
prepared.
So 25.
Yeah, he got an 18. He.
Oh damn. He got an 18.
Yeah.
Can we say I don't even use my superiority die because I got a 19.
Yeah.
Like base
Yeah.
without it. So I'm just gonna take that back so I'm not wasting
Yeah, don't
on
waste
this.
it. Yep. He will begrudgingly get on Sparky, but he will get on.
Okay.
All right.
It's fine. It's not an asshole to move to take care of yourself. And to let other people take care of you.
He doesn't say anything. He just
Knows that I'm right.
he knows you're right, but also he doesn't want to argue. His mind is, you can see he's shifting
Yeah.
mentally to the next thing, kind of thing. Like he appreciates you, obviously, but he's like, there are bigger fights and arguments that are happening right now. We will table this for now. We will
Yeah.
have a discussion later.
Yeah.
Um,
Sparky is like at capacity
Yeah.
now, right? With okay, cool,
Yep.
cool. That's fucking fine.
Perfect.
I'm only Sparky has 10 more feet of movement than me. But that's is what it is. That's fine.
Perfect.
I don't think he would still have haste on him because he got dissipated.
Yes, he would not.
Oh shit! Sparky had an extra hit that whole fight, and I forgot about the haste thing. And he had more H. Well, he didn't. He wasn't getting hit with melee stuff, but I forgot about that. But that's okay.
Good to
That's
know
okay,
for next
Sparky.
time. Next time.
Yeah. Well, next time if he gets haste cast on him.
Yeah. Which, I mean, knowing your group, I'm sure that is going to happen. So.
I mean, not. Deodora doesn't know this, but I know
Yeah.
that Astani now has a potion of speed.
Exactly.
So I'm like, give me that fucking crack potion right now.
Wonderful.
I'm about to have cocaine confidence, bitch.
Oh my god. And the three of you take off
down the path leading back into Jorix to confront the beast that is waiting at the Ascidian Gate. And that is where we will pick up next week. Woohoo! Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. It's been so good to be back, Fair, and I know Maz is not here anymore, as they have wandered off to do other things for today. Absolute pleasure as always, and of course we miss Sin, but Sin will be back with us for all the fun and shenanigans as we get into a big fight next week. So yeah. Thank you all so much. Why don't we go ahead and Fair, if you wouldn't mind saying who you are and where we can support all the wonderful things you're doing. So yeah.
I mean, we've just spent like a couple hours together. I feel like at this point, y'all know who I am. So follow me on socials at Fairbear, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, here on Twitch. I have been on a unexpected hiatus, but I'm hoping to be back to streaming soon-ish. And yeah, you can also find me over on Dibbles and Dice's channel, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain for Philly by Night, The Monster Within, which is a Vampire the Masquerade campaign that centers around 4 newly made vampires trying to find their place in the world while also dealing with Camarilla politics. I have some other projects and stuff that I'm working on, so just stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's all I got.
Wonderful.
Also follow Jordan and on everything, and hire Jordan because Jordan does amazing work. Jordan edits my TikToks and my YouTube videos. I also have a YouTube, Fairbear Games. Subscribe, please.
Yes.
But Jordan edits all of my shit and basically manages it all for me. I don't do anything. So literally, those are just her like those are her channels. Honestly, I do nothing. I just do the streaming part, and she does everything else.
Thank you so much, Fair. And hi everyone, I've been your storyteller, T&D Jordan Lee. She, they pronouns. I go live on my channel every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. I will be live tomorrow to make up for last week. I've had to, if you couldn't tell, I got hurt. I'm fine. So we are managing. But I've had to take a little bit of time just to kind of heal after taking a month off as a break. So we're going to be back at it with some shenanigans tomorrow, and then getting into more chaos this week with I don't know what. I got to make the schedule. I'll post that later. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you are looking, I'll say this because listen, happy Galentine's Day and Valentine's Day to all of you. If you were looking for a cool spot to hang out tonight, Gremlynnart is doing a community stream. So you should go and hang out with them. They will be live at 8 p.m. For about an hour and a half show. As they are going to chat. I think they might play some games, but I think it's largely going to be just a hangout and vibe stream, which is always nice. So we love Gremlynnart and our friends over there, so please consider hanging out over there. We are going to go and raid someone, though. And subscribe to our YouTube. We have new episodes airing of Ampistrano every Tuesday and Thursday. So you can catch up on all the fun and chaos, and we'll be back with the full group next week, which is great. So let me go ahead and get our raid calls into chat, and we are going to raid someone awesome. Thank you all today. Have a great rest of your week. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you next time from Beyond the Veil. Bye, everybody.